Alrighty. Well, there's not a whole lot on the agenda, so feel free to add if something comes up. This may be a quick one today. O.10 is out. Yeehaw!
Yeah, we finally managed to set some time aside to finish this. So yeah, it's out. The major feature is the installer for kind. So I don't know, like maybe Ram would be interested in like publicizing this, especially to people who don't have a lot of experience with Korifi. We already had a colleague of ours, actually Behan from the working group, who helped us a lot with. First of all, we were inspired to sit down and do it because of him complaining that it's too hard to install Korifi. So that's why he isn't giving us some feedback and stuff, and also with testing and so on. So he was a huge help, and maybe Ram, you can show this to some newcomers, because this is really the easiest way to spin up a system and play around without making too many changes. Nothing else really in the release, apart from bumps and one or two Helm properties that are probably not very interesting for the wide audience. But as we decided some time ago, it's probably a good idea to release more often than not. Which is actually, yeah, we have some internal fork of Korifi, and we're periodically merging on top of this. And this time it was a no-op, so we should probably do this more often. So yeah, that's.
This installer can also help us test future releases, because now that installing Korifi on client is that easy, you just create the draft release, run the installer, give it a try. Job done, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was another motivation. That's why we put basically the Helm chart in the root FS rather than pulling it from the internet from the job, because the draft releases are not publicly available before you actually publish them, and they stop being draft releases. So that was the only way to basically run the installer before publishing. But now that we have it, releasing should be a no-brainer. We should also be careful and look for. We should basically scan all commits and reason if we change something related to AWS and GK, because these are the two platforms that we are currently supporting. So if we think we changed something there, we should also go over their installation, which is going to be more work and annoying. But we think this is probably not going to be the case more often than not. So releasing should be more or less a breeze now.
Nice. That's awesome. Danny, you got the next topic as well.
Well, while we were testing this draft release, I realized that I am not allowed to see draft releases. Georgi can, because he's apparently a tech lead, but I cannot. Any idea why? I mean, well, probably I would have asked you to give it a try yourself, but we don't have draft releases right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because we can't see the settings tab to look at the permissions on the repository.
Yeah, that one as well. I don't have it.
No, the thing is, I think the PR that's changing the roles is not merged in yet. So I think Dave and Bird Rock are still not in the leads group. It's Giuseppe and I.
Right. Yeah.
Only. So that's a bit unfortunate, basically, because if I'm out, they're out of luck. So I hope they merge it soon.
Yeah, they were changing the way that they approved changes to leads for working groups, so I think they were just holding off on that until they'd finalized those changes.
Yeah.
I saw that Amelia just put a comment on the PR to say if anyone from the working group wanted to +1 or -1 the PR, they had a week to do that, and then they were going to vote on it next week, I think.
Okay.
Nice. No, that's good.
But yeah, I mean, it's weird because I have a button that says draft a new release. So I don't know what would happen if I created it and then saved it and then couldn't see it. That would seem rather strange. But yeah. It might be worth
Maybe.
mentioning to the TOC in case it's a hole in the way they've set up the permissions for approvers in general.
Where is the draft new release button?
For me, it is right next to the find a release button, find a release search window above on the list of releases. In the top right-hand corner, I have find a release, which is the search box, and then to the left of that, I have a button that says draft a new release.
Yeah, I can see this button as well. I wonder.
I don't have it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So that definitely indicates some sort of difference in permissions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I have it. Oh, okay, let me try clicking it.
Is it maybe that Korifi bot created the draft? Maybe you can see your own drafts, but not other users' drafts. And if you do create a draft, I believe you probably see it. But if Korifi bot created the draft, then maybe only the leads see it or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know. Yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, one thought while we try this out. Someone mentioned yesterday that there were still open stories in the Docker push epic that we closed out
really?
for 0.9. I don't know. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find the epic.
There are stuff. I'm not looking at the epic, but these are close pairs. Wait.
Oh, I see. You're just looking at the
Just issues
Docker
with
label.
label Docker is open, maybe. Yeah, there are some. Maybe we forgot to close them after just moving them to the done column.
Yeah, because the status is done on at least.
Yeah, I mean we released that last release.
Right.
We should probably just
One of
close
them
them.
is in the one with the create builds with Docker lifecycle, so I'm unable to run workloads backed up by Docker images, is still in a draft status. So I'm not sure whether that was that's 2793. And the 2794 is also draft.
I think
So I'm not sure
I'm
if they
pretty
would
sure we did these things like the create builds with life cycles and all that. I remember doing all these things. I mean, there's no way of like getting the feature out
Right.
without doing these first. So my guess would be that we just weren't careful enough. And nowadays we're using these closes or fixes annotations in GitHub, and it's very useful because it just closes these. Maybe back in the day we forgot and then just moved these to the done column without closing. I guess I'll go over them and see. I don't want to close them right now. I want to take another look, but I'm pretty sure I'll just go on and close them because feature working. We got feedback on the features release, last release, so I don't potentially see how anything relevant could still be open.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Just wanted to mention it in
Yeah,
case.
that's a good thing that you're saying that.
Back to releases. Did you create a draft release, Daniel, or no?
No, I have to create a new tag, and I don't want to.
Oh yeah, that's
do
fine.
that.
Okay, yeah. I was just wondering if it was gonna show up or not, but that's fine. We'll keep an eye on it next time.
As we're talking about hygiene, I noticed we still have the 0.8 and 0.9 milestones open.
Oh,
I mean, those are clearly closed. There is an open issue that looks like it's a chore in 0.9 that we may want to clean up, but
right.
Yeah, if it's a choice, probably not very relevant to the release anyway. But
yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, 2 milestones.
Yeah, maybe we just. I guess that's probably all due to the turbulence because we changed roles and all that. Maybe when Giuseppe left, we just lost some habits without really knowing.
I think
So I guess we should clean up and try to keep it clean in future.
Yeah, I'm going to take the one open chore from 0.9 out of that milestone because it's obviously not in there. And then we should be able to close those out as being complete at that point.
Yeah, I mean.
Close. Yep, close them both, so we're good there. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, no worries. I just happened to notice.
Yeah. Speaking of, I don't know, did Birdrock create stories for the or issues for the user permissions work? Or not yet?
I don't know that he has yet. I don't think so.
Okay, because I was going to say we should probably create a 0.11 milestone and put all those in it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I'll ping him when I see him later.
Alrighty. Anything else we want to talk about? This will be a short one today, probably. Alrighty.
I think we're good other than that. Ram, is everything ready for KubeCon next week? Anything else you need from us?
Just thinking.
If that he didn't hear me.
Possible.
I'm assuming he'd reach out if he needed help with anything.
I pinged him on Slack yesterday and it seems like we're on track, so
Nice. Okay.
Cool. Alrighty.
Thanks
If
everyone.
there's nothing else, I'll see you later.
Cool.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.